Y'all, screw me. I took a picture of the scale this morning, but I can't add it to this video because Snapchat did something and it deleted all of my snaps. I guess it updated or something because it had just asked me to accept whatever it is that they done did. And I just willy-nilly accepted it. And I did not download the picture of my weight on my phone, so y'all won't see that. But no, I'm down 4 ounces. I ain't got no reason to lie. I like to have proof though. Good morning, you guys. So, prayer works. Oh, thank you, girl, for touching and agreeing with me. I'm down 4 ounces, which is better than just sitting still. Oh my God, it's better than sitting still. Like, oh my God, it's better than sitting still. And y'all saw what I did, right? Yeah. I was having a awful day yesterday. A stupid awful day yesterday. But I still managed to eat right. See? I still managed to eat right. It's just my day sucked like heck. And then eating the Hershey Kisses didn't make it no better. I got a headache. Okay, early in the day I plopped a couple of Hershey Kisses in. Then when I finished dinner, I decided I was gonna eat a serving size of Hershey Kisses, which is 9 kisses. And I'm by the time I got to kiss 6, my head like started really hurting. So I gave the other 3 kisses to my daughter, and my head still low-key hurting now. It's like it's a throbbing right here that I don't appreciate. And it probably won't go away until I have lunch. Although I'm hoping this coffee will go ahead and push it out my head. Okay, so remember I told you what the state of Alabama doing as far as back checking your insurance throughout the whole year. So when you go to register, if it's been any time that your insurance lapsed, you're going to get a fine. Like if they find it, which is what they did with mine, they decided to check mine in the year, which, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, it's a blessing that they went on and checked it, that I found out before it was time to register, because perhaps when it was time to register I wouldn't have had the money for the fine. But yesterday, being completely embottled in my feelings, I couldn't get around how I was feeling. Like, I thank God for having emergency money to cover me when emergencies come. But it still don't feel good to have to take that money and spend it on something that I think is totally asinine and stupid. I don't think that we should be forced to have insurance. I really don't. I think a better solution would be is if I don't have insurance and I get into an accident with somebody, then I'm caught without having insurance and I got in an accident. Okay, so that $500 fine, I'm with that. Fine me. And then I don't have insurance. I done wrecked somebody else's vehicle, garnish my wages, make me pay for that person's vehicle where it's coming directly out of my check, because you know if somebody sue you to pay, I mean, you may or may not pay. I mean, you may just say, okay, that's another thing on my credit, and oh well, I don't have good credit anyway. But wages being garnished, that speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? On your whole situation. But to penalize me for not having insurance at a time that I didn't need insurance, because, okay, let's face it, health insurance, life insurance, car insurance, renters insurance, that all of those companies are betting that nothing's going to happen to you so they can get free money. You, on the other hand, getting the insurance, you're betting that something is going to happen to you. That's how I look at it. Now, I do have health insurance. Thank you, Jesus. That health insurance is a different thing because you need to go to the doctor for blah, 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 blah. So I get health insurance a pass. But rentals insurance, if you never get broke into, if you never have a house fire, if nothing ever happens, that's free money for the insurance company. Car insurance, if nothing ever happens and you never get into accident, that's free money for the insurance company. Now, thank God for Jesus if you have it and something happens, okay? But that being said, it should be a individual thing as to whether or not you get it. Because what I have noticed since the law has been made where you have to have insurance, like it's illegal to not have insurance, like not illegal, but you get fined up the butt if you don't have insurance. And let's face it, in Alabama, you might as well say it's illegal not to have car insurance, like completely illegal, because they hit me $200 for not having insurance for whatever period of time I didn't have insurance. $200. Or they were going to snatch my registration. And it's like when I showed up there to find out about it, because I'm a conscientious, honest person, I was like, no, I didn't have insurance at that time. To be quite honest with you, I financially could not do it. I could not pay for insurance and keep my house afloat for a period of time. But as soon as I could hit insurance and keep my house afloat, I did. I had to make an executive decision. That executive decision in the end cost me $200. And so I was like, okay. Then God was like, trying to ask more questions. So I was like, okay, so what happens if I don't, is it a time period that I can go without insurance? I'm trying to find out, because things happen and sometimes you can't meet all of your I cannot meet all of my financial obligations. It's certain things that are going to get paid off top. Mortgage, light, water, gas, off top gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be homeless. I'm not going to sit in the dark. I'm not going to be without water. And I ain't going to get cold when it's cold outside. So those things off top are going to be paid. Other things I have to juggle sometimes. Especially depending on the time of the year. Because I get X amount of money this time of the year and X amount of money that time of the year. And sometimes my ends don't meet. It's just what it is. It's honest. And so, the lady was like, well, if it happens again, they're going to fine me $400 for not having insurance. Plus, they're going to take my registration from my car for 4 months, which means I won't be able to drive my car for 4 months. How is a person going to get back and forth to work if they work so far away that they have to drive to get there if their car isn't registered? What that mean? That's telling you to drive completely illegal. That's what that's telling you to do. Because you got to get back and forth to work, but they're gonna take your registration. That had me like so deep in my feelings, and the fact that she wasn't gonna tell me that. So what if something happened and my insurance had to lapse again? What the hell was I going to do? Because now my insurance has lapsed. I go and then as soon as I can, I go get insurance. Then I get a letter from them again, because no, I'm not gonna go to the license bureau and say, look, I don't have insurance. So I'm gonna get a letter for them, or I'm gonna go to register my car, and they're gonna be like, oh, your insurance lapsed in 2017 in March. Do you have proof you had insurance? No. Okay, well then, you have to pay $400 to reinstate your registration. And by the way, we're not going to reinstate your registration for 4 months. What? Like, fucking for real? And I'm trying my best not to curse, but that right there, sometimes explicitives is exactly what you need to say. And so I'm just like, so yeah, I was deep off into my feelings. Deep off into my feelings, because that just seemed like I just felt raped. I just felt totally taken advantage of by the state of Alabama. And it's nothing I can do about it, which makes you feel even more vulnerable. which makes you feel even worse because there's nothing you can do about it. It just is what it stinking is. But I did not pig out. I did not have a pity party and go to McDonald's or go and get me the biggest bag of Doritos and a big old milkshake and sit down in front of the TV and woe is me. I thugged it out. I paid it and I kept it pushing. So not only for they hit you in all sides, because see, the insurance company know you have to have it, so they can charge you whatever the heck they want to charge you. Driver's records be darned, because my insurance lapsed for a small amount of time. When I went to go and reinstate my insurance, I was hit over the head with an extra $400 per 6 months for the next year, because my rates went up because my insurance lapsed. So I'm getting spanked because I decided not to have insurance. I had no choice not to have insurance. So I'm getting beat $400 from them, plus the state hit me for $200 for lapsing. And it was because I did not have the financial wherewithal to do it. And the insurance companies know they can do this because you got to have insurance. And now, to me, it's going to get even more reckless as far as the insurance companies going, because now, not only will you get fined if you get pulled over without having insurance, the state is checking to see if you have insurance periodically throughout the year and sending you a letter saying, whoa, Jigga, you don't have insurance. Show me why you don't have insurance, or come give me that money, or I'm going to take your registration. The insurance companies know this. So they can charge you whatever they want to. And it's effing not okay. I'm trying to get off that subject, but it's permeating in my mind, in my spirit. It's like a dark cloud over my head. Jesus. But my weight went down. All of my bills are paid. My children are healthy, well, and in their right mind. God woke me up this morning and put me to sleep quite nicely last night. I'm okay. I'm financially depleted at the moment, but I'm okay. I still have a way to get to work. I still have a job. I still have a home to live in. I still have good things happening in my life. So I'm not going to let this thing, this totally unfair thing, permeate the rest of my day. And now that I have shared it with you all, I'm going to throw it into the sea of forgiveness, but remembering the lesson that I have learned from this, which was an expensive lesson. So, if something comes to be, and I can't do my insurance, I will go find the cheapest insurance that I can find and make sure I'm covered from month to month to month to month. And I usually pay my insurance 6 months at a time. So that'll help me staying insured if I pay it all 6 months at a time. I'm just going to have to make it do. I'm just going to have to. And God will continue to bless me. I'll be okay. So, but now you can see the wonderful scale. And I'm going to edit that picture with the body to put the 4 ounces gone on it. And that's coming up next. Y'all have a blessed day. Be a blessing. Love somebody.